So sweet to let us have this wonderful program for you today. So first of all, please join me with a toast to the Irish. And the heaviest thing I have right now is water. But hey, Laura, that's
every Irish would probably.
Everybody got their glass. I think I'm going to have one.
Champagne, red wine. Top of the champagne.
Here we go. There are good ships. There are wood ships. There are ships that sail the sea. But the best ships are friendships. And may they always be. Here, here. That's the most I've ever memorized.
She says, reading it.
Okay, we welcome you to the wonderful Irish today, whose enthusiasm, imagination, and lust for life have made our life so much better. Speaking of enthusiasm,
Speaking of enthusiasm.
Speaking of enthusiasm. Wonderful program. Okay, but if the Irish love music and rowdiness, there is also a dark side to them, a side that believed in the little people, the fairies who lived in the woods and the glens and whose relations with humans were sometimes good and sometimes bad. The lady players would like to present the poem by W.B. Yeats, The Stolen Child.
I have to bring the grannies, huh? Where dips the rocky highland of Sleuthwood in the lake? There lies a leafy island where flapping herons wake the drowsy rats. 'Tis there we hid our fairy bats, full of berries and stolen cherries. Come away, O human child, to the waters of the Wyoke, with a fairy hand in hand, for the world's more full of weeping than you can understand.
Where the wave of moonlight glosses the dim ray sands with light, far off by furthest rosses, we foot it all the night. Weaving olden dances, mingling hands and mingling glances, till the moon has taken flight. To and fro we leap and chase the frothy bubbles, while the world is full of troubles and is anxious in its sleep. Come away, O human child, to the waters and the wild, with a fairy hand in hand, for the world's more full of weeping than you can understand.
Where wandering water gushes from the hills above grim far, in pools among the rushes that scarcely break a star, we seek the slumbering trout, and whispering in their ears give them unquiet dreams. Or the leaning softly over the ferns that drop their tears over the young streams. Come away, O human child, to the waters of the wild, with a fairy hand in hand, for the world's more full of weeping than you can understand.
Away with us he's going, the solemn-eyed. He'll hear no more the lowing of the calves on the warm hillside, or the kettle on the hob sing peace into his breast, or see the brown mice bar round and round the oatmeal chest. For he comes, the human child, to the waters and the wild, with a fairy hand in hand, from a world more full of weeping than he can understand.
Okay, but not all the fairies were up to such a connection, especially if they happened to be a leprechaun. Originally thought to be shoemakers, the leprechauns were also thought to have a pot of gold that they hid at the base of a tree, and if a human captured them, they had to grant them 3 wishes. They also were thought to have access to the Blarney Stone, which gave them their gift of gab. However, we happen to know the story of one leprechaun who had more troubles than, oh my gosh, any self-respecting leprechaun should have. He started with wanting to go to America and spelling. So it started like this. The lady players present the story of the lost leprechaun of Tanaha, or why everyone should learn to spell.
America? You sent her to America? Why?
Well, I be thinking it'd be a good place for her. All the leprechauns are off to America. They be looking for the pot of gold. That's why everyone goes to America.
Well, we have our own pots of gold here. Why go there?
Well,
Why are all of our leprechauns leaving to go to America?
well, they be thinking there is a bigger pot of gold waiting for them. Everything is bigger in America. Why, they even took their shovels.
You gave her a shovel?
Of course. And a printed sign that says Boston. That way, she'll be able to find all the Irish, her friends and relatives, and she'll know where to get off. That way, she won't be getting lost.
She needs a sign that says Boston. She knows where to go, doesn't she?
Well, I'm not so sure.
Why?
Well, I didn't want to be saying anything because, well, it reflects poorly on me. But she has a wee bit of a problem.
Which is?
She can't spell.
She can't spell? You're her teacher and she can't spell?
Oh, I tried. Believe me, Lita, I tried. There was just no way. She gets the letters all mixed up. She thinks a B is a J and an O is an A and everything.
And you're sending her to America? Well, everybody over there can't spell either. So she really won't be noticed. We'll just have to let her go and wish for the best. And how is she going to get there?
Oh, I arranged with the airlines. They're going to be taking her. they're going to let her ride on the wing.
The airlines? How?
Well, they didn't want her sitting in the plane, but like I said, they're going to let her ride on the wing. That's how all the leprechauns got to America. And it's free. And I sent a pot of gold with her, only it's not all filled with gold. I packed it with a sandwich and an apple and a cookie. Not too much gold, only a few pieces. She won't be needing a lot of gold in America. She will be needing a good old-fashioned Irish corned beef, you know. And I packed a few other things that she might be needing, as well as a piece of the Blarney Stone. That way she'll always know she's Irish.
Well, we just have to let her go and hope for the best. And can't spell?
No, not
Event
Okay.
What do you want to do this
Oh,
weekend?
I don't know, it's a beautiful day, it's supposed to be beautiful, and we should, I like the idea of shopping better, we would like to shop, okay, we can do that. Yeah. Okay, nice day for walking. I'm gonna be busy, you can wait for me later.
What are you doing?
Digging.
Digging? You can't be digging. That was the other show we were in last November. You were digging for seeds then. Did you ever find any?
No, I didn't find any, and I didn't find the real estate people either. Just tell me we were in the wilderness. Marietta, ha.
I did tell you. You just didn't listen. That's why you didn't find any seeds. What are you digging for now?
Gold.
Gold? Here in Tanaha?
Of course. Of course.
I probably shouldn't.
I probably shouldn't tell you this, but there's a rumor that there's a leprechaun in Tanaha, and we might be able to catch one. They say that they have to give you 3 wishes before we can let them go. 3 wishes would help, but even 1 would be great.
Wishes? Gold? Don't be silly. There aren't any such things as leprechauns. And even if there were, why would they ever be in Tanaha?
I don't know, and it's none of my business. All I know is that I'm looking for the pot of gold that goes with every leprechaun. They say they hide them under a tree, so that's why I'm digging here. You think it's real?
I think you're right. Do you think it's a leprechaun here? Maybe we can catch it.
I wish.
Hello? Are you a leprechaun? Yes. What's the matter?
I'm lost.
We're so sorry you feel that. We didn't know you were here. We were just looking for something you might have lost. Left here.
last night. I had to spend the night in a human barn. A dog almost ate me. A coyote chased me. I ran outside and had to hop over a rattlesnake. I almost fell in a gopher hole. I ran up the tree and a hawk was sleeping there, scared me. And an owl tried to eat me. And you think something's wrong? And I'm in Boston. See? N-T Boston.
Quite right. Something like, but not quite. This is not Boston, this is Tanaha.
What's a Tanaha?
Tanaha isn't a thing, it's a place in California. It has a J in it.
It's mine, I found it. It's mine.
Well, now what are we gonna do?
Let's bargain. If we show you how to get to Boston, will you give us your pot of gold? How did you get here anyway? On an airplane, on a wing. Okay. Now, if you wear your sign, and we'll show you the way to the airport, and some nice policemen will show you how to get there, okay? Okay, let's go.
Boy, what
Can
do
you
we
believe
tell,
it? We
tell
got gold.
everyone
I can't believe it.
how,
This is
how
so
we
much
fooled
fun.
the leprechaun of Tanaha. And no one will ever believe what we got. And just for pointing that poor guy towards the airport.
It's great.
And a policeman on the wing. Get your shovel. Our very own pot of gold. I can't wait to count it.
Okay. Let's go.
Where's the gold?
Come on.
The rock?
It ought to be in here someplace.
Oh, wow.
Well, that was pretty great, wasn't it? Okay, we hope you've enjoyed our show. And since we began with an Irish toast, we'd like to conclude with an Irish blessing. Lady Claire's. Again.
May the road rise up to meet you.
May the wind be always at your back.
May the sun shine warmly on your face.
May the rain fall softly on your fields.
And until we meet again,
May God hold you in the hollow of his hands.
Now we'd like to thank Barbara for having us here.
And we gotta thank my husband too.
Oh, yeah.
He did a lot. So if you see him, tell him the windows look great and the house looks
We were here yesterday and he had a honey-do list that we couldn't miss.
And it was long.
It was long. But you know what? I think he accomplished it all.
Yeah, he did. He did it all. He did. He's awesome. Thank you so much. This is wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Well, I enjoyed it.
This is our real leprechaun. Created the show. And this girl awake at night trying to think of silly things, fun things, pleasant things. So we appreciate you very much.
Thank you so much.